Well, Alex, you're over here on I don't know how many trips you've been to New Zealand now, but it all started way back in Thailand, I believe, when you met up with Brad and become mates with him.
Yeah, well, that's where I met, a lot of the people in the fight game, that I know now and that I'm real close with, and it's a part of my camps and that. Started off at Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand, so even Eugene and, Izzy, the first time I met them was actually at Tiger Muay Thai. Same as Frank Hickman and stuff like that. But that's where I met Brad, so that's where I was training a fair bit over there, and he was one of the striking coaches there, and that's where, I really, I knew, like, obviously he's a talented guy, he knows a lot, and obviously he had that city kickboxing sort of knowledge, and I was very, very happy with, to sort of learn that sort of stuff, and it was an eye-opener for me, so I worked with him a fair bit, and, he's been with me since, since the day one at Tiger Muay Thai, so it's unreal, and now it's good to, obviously help me with my journey to the UFC, and obviously in the UFC, but it's good now to actually be there ringside. I'm going to be there watching him actually in the octagon, so that's going to be good. Something different, but I know he deserves to be there, and I can't wait for him to put on a show.
Yeah, I know he's been around the world with you and supported you, and now you can reciprocate. It must feel good, and you must have been one of the proudest people in the world when you heard him actually make the UFC roster.
Yeah, mate, it was unreal. Obviously, the video that got around was cool. That was the first time I actually heard about it, because he really didn't know till they sort of, Kai showed him that contract, and that was amazing. We like to stir each other up and, give each other a bit of shit and stuff like that. All the boys do, but obviously, we're very happy for him, and, I know that's, that's what he wants. And now he gets to show the world, some of his skills, you know what I mean? So it'll be good. A lot of people know why I have him in my corner as well, and I can't wait for him to put on a show.
And you've got another connection because you've actually fought his opponent before.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so again, when we first knew that he was in the UFC, we didn't know of an opponent, and then Jamie actually called him out, and we didn't know if that was going to be it, but that's it. So good on him. I mean, I'm happy for any Australian that makes it in the UFC. But again, I think just Frank, not Frank, I was going to say Frank Hickman. Brad's
he's
just
hard
on
to
another
get out
level.
of your head, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, Brad's just on another level, and he's going to show that. Again, Jamie's a good kid. He knows how to fight, but I just think Brad's going to be too much. You know what I mean? Brad's too well-rounded. Obviously striking, world class. He's been fighting, for so long, and again with his wrestling and takedown defense, and even his jiu-jitsu's going to surprise everyone. So people are going to try and take him down. They're going to find out real quick that ain't no easy task. They're going to run into a brick wall and have to deal with his striking.
Right, we move on from Melbourne and the tension turns to you. When are you going to get a shot at that title?
Well, obviously the talks it's already out there that there's talks about it being in December 14th in Vegas, but nothing's signed, so we don't know, and you never know. But I mean, that's what we want. That's a good time. Hopefully the boys, get around Kai. Hopefully Kai can get on the card with us. Brad can do a quick turnaround, get a good win, come over there to Vegas, and we all put on a show over there, and just be on another cracking card. Hopefully our main event. We will be main event, and we'll see. Again, nothing's certain, but we don't know what's happening, but that's the goal. So I want to be champion before the end of the year. I've said that all year. I said that even last year. I'll be champion before the end of year 2019, and that's still the goal, and that looks like it's going to happen.
And what does Max bring to the table that you haven't maybe struck before with any other fighters? Is there anything new there?
Look, he's a great fighter. Obviously, I've got a lot of respect for him. Nobody can do what not just anyone can do what he's done. So he's obviously really good, but when it's actual problems for me, I don't believe he has. I believe I've fought guys with bigger problems that give me bigger problems that I need to work around. But with Max, I don't believe there's that. I think I can fight my type of fight. I can sort of play what's in front of me and, do well, you know what I mean? But the thing is, he is obviously really good. So it doesn't mean it's going to be a walk in the park. It just means that he doesn't bring things that I need to be real careful, like knockout power. Watch out for this, watch out. Obviously, he's got cardio and all that, but again, these are things that I can go all day. You know what I mean? Everyone knows that. I've fought a lot of grinders. People that thought they were grinders, I've out-grinded them and crumbled them. So that just shows you that I ain't going to be pressured. I'm going to be training real hard. I'm already training. And then, you know, by then I'm going to have a full camp. I'm going to be really fit. I'm going to be explosive. I'm going to be strong. I just got to, you know, I bring a lot more problems to him than he does for me. Doesn't mean it's going to be a walk in the park for me. It just means that, you know, I can fight my fight, be pretty comfortable in there, and it's going to be a good fight. It will be very, very entertaining. We're both going to bring it, and I think I'm not going to Max out, and I haven't. You know, again, I say that with a lot of fights, but he's obviously got a good chin, but he's going to put himself in positions that not many people like to be. He's a gamer. If he wants to fight that fight with me, I'm going to put him away.
Mate, let's go to Melbourne first, and then look out for the end of the year.
That's it, mate. That's it. Let's bring all these titles back to this side of the world.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Cheers.
That might sound like I'm saying bring all to New Zealand. So all the Aussies are going to be hating me for that one.